Okay, sorry for disturbing. Again, we are back to the lesson. So, we have discussed regarding the material component. So, wastage is only for the bars and binding wires, and spacers and chairs will be added as additional item. And the quantity of these spacers and chairs depend upon the situation. As a norm, it has been considered 1.5% for this calculation. But if you are having more spaces or more chairs, then there will be a requirement of adding more percentage. So it depends. For this work item, it has been added 1.5 percentage. So for the calculation, we will use the same thing for this work item as well. When it comes to labor component, roughly this is 0.25, means this is roughly for the binding. So binding is the last work item for the reinforcement. As per the calculation, as per my experience, this is only for the binding. Then it is required to add 2 more labor component for the other working items as well. Okay. So this is for the binding. If we add more, we need to add for bending and cutting. Bending and cutting. And then for handling. Okay, that is there for the reinforcement. But our work item is for the tie beam, so we are not required to have handling in this stage, because there's no much gap from the once you have taken into your site premises, there might not be required any additional handling. But when it comes to the transport to the upper floors or something like that, there will be a requirement of have handling part as well. For this movement, we might not be having a requirement of handling. So I will delete that part. But bending and cutting requirement is still there. When it comes to bending and cutting, I will take same. The same component, because when it comes to bending and cutting, what is the rate that we have for 215, and this is for 2000. 50 kg. Ne? So for 50 kg, no. This is together with bending and cutting as well. No requirement of additional part, because it is included in this scale. Sorry for the disturb. So this is only for the 15 kg. So cutting, bending, handling, and binding is included for this working item. No need to add separate. So roughly in the market, for the bending it will be required 10,000. For binding it is something like 1,500 to 2,000. handling, it will be 1000 or something like that. So those are the market rate, but this is for the 50 kg, not for 1 ton. Those rates are for the 1 ton. Since this is for the 50 kg, these rates are quite okay. So you can go ahead with same norm. Then you are having material cost and the labor cost as well. Tools, 2.5, same tool rate like previous matters you can add. But here they have missed one more thing, that is called bending machine, that is coming under equipment or the machineries. Machinery and equipment. Rate. So the rate, say not the same rate with the cutting and building, it might be 0.2 day of bending machine. But for such kind of small work, we are not going to use separate bending machine. You will be taking the reinforcement for some place, and then from there you will be do the thing. But when it comes to the kind of site premises, it is required to have separate bending machine as well. Bending machine rate you can consider as per day 6,000 for the moment. So please add this to your price list. So machinery rate might be 6,000 per day. So based on that one, you can come up with machinery and equipment cost as well. That is for the total 50 kg. At the end of that, you can add 25% of overhead and profit. Then it will be given you the price for 50 kg. But our consideration is per 1 ton, not 1 kg, per 1 ton. Then you need to convert this figure for 1 ton. Okay. And then you need to find out the say rate as well. That is all about reinforcement. There's no big difficulty when you are doing the calculation. Only thing is you need to understand the work item well. What is the process? What are the actual materials that you are going to use, and what are the actual machineries that you are going to use? That is all. Since you don't have any experience in the industry, that might be a new thing. But when you are after your industrial training, this might not be a big thing for you. Okay, so that is all for the reinforcement. Hope you understand. If you have any queries, you can raise in your WhatsApp group again. So thank you for the day.